Hey friends, Sean Willard, the Life Attack guy here, and welcome to an Inside Matter, my podblog where we talk about things in life at a slightly deeper level. So I wanted to share a little story with you today, but before I even get to the story, first of all, for those of you who potentially haven't yet downloaded my free copy of my ebook on the weekly poll, 52 of my original and hopefully thought-provoking quotes, please do so. Go to www.smswillard.com, go to my website and download your copy now. I look forward to connecting with you there. So before I get to the story, let me ask you, raise your hands if you have, ever set a goal and not achieved that goal? Or maybe on the way, the pawpaw hit the fan, right? The yoga hit the fan and everything went south. And it should do, because that's what happens with goals. Adversity comes. We set our goals, and those goals are somewhat outside of our comfort zones, outside of where we're at currently. And we set sail, man. We are heading to yonder shores, and then all of a sudden, flip, those headwinds hit us, the swell starts to rise, and we start taking water on board, and oh my word, do we start panicking. And yes, that's exactly what happens, because we're moving outside of our comfort zone, and you want to go right, and there's an obstruction, there's a roadblock. You end up having to make some choices about what you're going to do. And I want to talk, well, thinking about 2020. Yes. Well, it's not a laughing matter, Sean. It's not a laughing matter. But honestly, who could really have predicted what would happen in 2020? I think most of us who sat down and set goals, talked about goal setting, goal achieving for 2020, every single one of us have been sort of hit across the head with a 2x4. It's just really been an incredibly different and challenging year. But it makes the point that when we set our goals in cement and our plans in sand. We set our goals in cement and our plans in sand. Who of you have set out on that journey, and when your plans went south, your goals went south with them? And that was never the intention, because as we know, and this is for another teaching, the whole intention of setting that goal primarily is really to become the person who can achieve that goal. So let me ask you about your 2020 goals. Obviously the plans have changed. Let me just tell a little story. We stay on a farm in the Western Cape of South Africa, and one of the entrances to the farm is a bridge, and we've had extremely amazing rains, and just look at the beautiful blossoms coming out as well. Beautiful rains. But what's happened is a huge tree came down the river, and not only broke up the bridge, crossed the bridge and lay on top of the bridge, and still is there, and together with the raging waters, which means that when my daughter said to me this morning, Dad, will you take me to the gate? We had a goal of achieving to arrive at the gate. We also had plans of when we get to the exit of the farm, take a right and go over the bridge, but we couldn't. So what do we do? Do we just turn around and then I say to Tegan, sorry, we can't get to the goal, we can't get to the destination? Or did we think outside the box and think, yeah, there's another way to get out of here? Now let me tell you that other way isn't the most exciting of ways to travel. It's a lot longer, it's a lot more treacherous, there's potholes, it's mainly gravel all the way there. I've definitely punctured a few tires on that journey before. It's a bit more inconvenient, to be totally honest. But if the goal is set in cement, and I know that that's the goal that we want to achieve, we've got to make another plan. The plan mustn't go south because the goal has gone south. And so the question I have for you, because I see a lot of talk out there about people saying, and most of them are tongue-in-cheek, just sort of joking, but I think some of them are pretty much, many a true word has been said in jest, are just saying, well, just write this year off. I mean, what a disaster of a year, etc. Now, let me not downplay any of the extreme adversity that has taken place this year. It has been extreme for many people. A lot of people have lost their lives. Others have been severely, very impacted by the financial impact, lost jobs, downscaled, cut salaries, etc. So yes, there's been incredible adversity. Adversity happens in our lives, but we can't write off the rest of our life. We are in spring now, as you can see the blossoms here, but in the north, you guys in autumn, new season. We've still got 2 seasons to kind of to get through in 2020. There are people out there who have been given a diagnosis in life to say they've got 2 or 3 months to live. They want to They want to enjoy the last few moments of their life together with their family and enjoy life as much as they possibly can. We could never ever turn around and say, let's just write this year off and throw out our goals, throw off our goals. Because folks, even if you didn't get to that ultimate destination you plan to get to in 2020, the fact that you think outside the box, the fact that you sit down and do some critical thinking and actually think through into results and decide, I'm going to do this differently, I'm going to check my attitude, I'm going to make this happen, is going to mean that you are going to grow. You are going to grow from the inside out. That's what it's all about, isn't it, folks? It's growing from the inside out. It is an inside matter. And it starts in your thinking. It starts in your thinking. And some of us have got stinking thinking. And I put my hand up when it comes to that as well. So, yeah, all of us have been in a situation where we've thrown out the goal when the plans went south. But I want you to readdress it today with me. I want you to re-look at your goals and say, how could I do this differently? What could I be doing differently? Me standing amongst the vineyards with this phone and this selfie stick and all, that's doing it differently for me. Believe me, it's doing it differently. So I'm challenging you today as I'm challenging myself. On your personal growth journey, do it differently. Think outside the box. And whatever you do, don't try and do it alone. You know, as I said in one of my audios recently, this isn't the Frank Sinatra, I did it my way. I know. Someone dropped the key somewhere here. But anyway, just please reach out to coaches, reach out to mentors, people that you know, like, and trust. You cannot do it alone. You cannot walk this alone. So I really hope and pray that this has been an encouragement to you out there. And do get in contact with me. Make sure you download that ebook. Have a look at the website. There's many audios, videos. If you subscribe to the mailing list and get that ebook, you'll be receiving a lot of encouraging value adds from me on your journey. And for those of you who want to dig deeper, who want to go further, who realize, like I was 15 years ago, you're stuck and stuck stinks, and you're in that midlife of your life. You're maybe at halftime and you're thinking to yourself, I need to change sides here. You know, the scoreboard's not looking great, and I need to change sides. I need to start winning in life. Then reach out. There's a way, and let's make it happen together. You won't do it on your own. I couldn't do it on my own. Nobody can do it on their own. Let's do it together. Take hands, and I look forward to sharing more with you going forward. So this has been Sean Willard, the Life Attack guy, on An Inside Matter, and I hope you enjoyed the pod blog. And if you did, hey, share it around. Invite your friends to come and jump on and listen too. Cheers. All the best.